tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a West Virginia rookie. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
They'll pitch it out to him. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones in the mountains are really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's 3rd down now.
And 7 yards to go.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. He gets it to Rice. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this across. carries. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on. Set. 18, 60, Vice.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the gun, Milrow finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milrow with it on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
60
Shotgun now for Milrow. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they've got to look towards the end zone. Milrow from the gun, flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 out of that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Pass play on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll have the first down and even more. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Let's go now. 72.
They call pass on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Now, a minute 56 seconds left in our first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Milrow. Cut out left. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Okay, break.
First down 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on. Ready?
Throwing now, Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He gets to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Throwing it again here. Finds his back complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Here we go. Gravity Lion.
He's going to throw it again. The ball is out! And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime.
Brings up third down.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Very short, it's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will not score. He's taken out of bounds just shy of the goal line. And that is going to end our second quarter. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60. Alert. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Space on the right, and he's got room. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. A quick throw completed out to the left. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
They pitch it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. And now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. There he is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. All in left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Throwing it on second down. That one's complete, right side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down, San Francisco.
Running it now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down.
Tossing right to the short side. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Send the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Cracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
To throw, here's Milrow. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught in times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go. Shot. 7 Pirates. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And it gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Viking 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 79 Broncos.
Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Throwing again on second. Forced out to his right. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll throw it here on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
The give here on second. He has room past the 25. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. Down, so they're set up with a nice first and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
They're going to pass it here. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. It's their first of 3. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. He'll throw it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
60 boxes.
Back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
27-yard line.
On the ready.
2nd down now, they need 7. Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throwing now. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that is not something this offense could afford, Brock. That's going to bring up 4th and long. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready?
Fourth and forever coming up.
Come on. 19 Chargers. 60 Bobcats.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made the